So, a little bit of a backstory with me and this particular beer. I got it a few weeks ago, not this can at least, but I got the beer a few weeks ago and I was thinking, you know what, this is a perfect beer to review for you guys. But me, one night after the beers that I didn't allocate to reviews were done, and I still wanted one more, and then I grabbed this guy, and it ultimately kicked my ass. Why? You'll find out when I read the alcohol. Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, from the Brewski review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Spearhead Brewing Company. Where are they out of again? I do forget, but I'm pretty sure it's, Kingston. Kingston, Ontario. We have their New England IPA, or Neipa for short, coming in at, like I said, 7%. And when you're already a good number of beers in, the last one you want to grab is another 7% beer. So, wasn't smart for me, but hey, you know what? It's better late than never that I'm reviewing this particular beer. Nice can, lighthouse, baby blue, white, sort of can design on here. Pretty cool indeed. So, we got the 7%. How much IBUs? 45 IBUs, so not super bitter at all. But then again, New England's aren't super crazy bitter anyway. So with that said, let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Pouring into my collective arts little glassy glass. I don't know what style glass this is. It kind of is in between like a rocks glass and just a regular glass, but hey, I need to wash my glasses and I'm being lazy, so we're using this guy for now. I don't want to pour too much. I want to pour that much. I know it's 7%, but I'm already a couple drinks in. I had one beer. I did about just around a shot of some Woodford and another shot of the Altmore that you guys have hopefully seen by now. The end of October and the beginning of November whiskeys. But today, no, we're focusing on the Spearhead. Spearhead Neipa. Looking at the beer itself, nice. Yellow, yeah, light yellow, not straw yellow, it's golden yellow, I don't even know what to call it, but it's a little hazy, a little bit of an off-white head on top, sitting pretty, looking pretty, but does it smell and taste pretty? We'll find out. On the nose, your typical grapefruit and pine. Moving into a hint of pineapple. Yeah, hint of pineapple, fresh pineapple with remnants of pineapple juice. Fresh mango, or mango juice. A little bit of an orange or tangerine citrus back. Possibly papaya or passion fruit. I do have a hard time distinguishing between the two, but maybe if we give it some agitation. That is definitely passion fruit. I'm fairly certain that's passion fruit, not papaya. Because that just bursted out of there like a... Wow, yeah, like someone running out of a hole. Holy jeez, let's dive in. On the taste, light grapefruit, light and really no pine on the... a little bit of pine on the taste. Moving into, damn it, I lost it, but there is a nice citrusy note in there as well. Citrusy being orange or tangerine. What is on my arm? Nothing at all. I need more info. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Mango and pineapple from the nose seem to be very reduced on the on the flavor of the beer itself. Definitely more citrusy, tangerine, orange, but also that citrusy and tangerine-y, that rind, the skin, pithy, I think might be the right word. I've seen Drunk Polkaroo use pithy a lot, and I'm thinking, is that his equivalent to my rind? Because when he uses that for the beers that I've done as well, it seems to I think that might be the correct terminology, but I kind of like to use my rind because it makes more sense for my brain. But yes, pithy, rind, maybe they're the same, maybe they're different. I'm not too sure. I didn't look the definitions up. But yeah, a little bit of resinous, not dank per se, but resinous pine bitterness seems to dominate those mango and pineapple notes, and even the passion fruit notes, compared to the aroma of the beer, which is kind of cool, but also kind of a bummer in the sense that the aroma is a lot sweeter than how it comes across in the actual flavor of the beer. Not a bad thing. Just a bummer for me at the moment, but hey, that's just fine. I like the resininess of it. The pininess really bumps up and it shoots out there quite nicely. But yeah, still that mango, slight pineapple, and you know, decently like moderate passion fruit. Still have that base in the flavor. It's just that resinous pininess seems to jump up a little bit more in the actual flavor department. Let's see what the can has to say. New England IPA, or Neipa, by Spearhead Brewing Company out of Kingston. 7% alcohols by volume, 45 IBUs. We do have a description. New England IPA. A nod to the traditional IPA of New England, but brewed in the signature Spearhead style. Our Neipa is the flavorful and full-bodied refresher that you've been waiting for. Spearhead's Neipa bursts with notes of intense tropical fruit, met with the nose of a bright citrus aromatics, and undercut by a punch of pine resin and a mild bitterness. Dry hopped and lightly carbonated, Neipa boasts a classic New England IPA haze with a tight, clean finish on the palate. And I have to agree with that. Partially. It is a cleaner finish, but it's not a tight, clean finish in my humble opinion, or at least from my palate. It does linger a little bit with that resininess. But hey, you know what? Everybody's palate's different. Mine just might be a little bit more susceptible than yours or whoever did this description. Overall, though, good stuff. Beer without boundaries. Made with pride and passion in Kingston, by people for whom good enough is never enough. We're on a quest to expand the domain of craft beer into a brand new territory. For you, it all starts here. Drink in the journey. Beautiful stuff. On the side here we have ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, which are, I like this detailed stuff, Warrior, Azaka, and Saburo, yeast, and yep, that's it. Malted barley, hops, and yeast. So they do a detailed list of the hops that are used, which is kind of cool. On the SRM scale, they also do label it as a 3, so that would be the color. Proudly brewed and canned in Kingston, Ontario, Canada. Nice looking can design for sure. I like how everything's laid out. It all makes sense. It's not overbearing. It just all works. It is also a OC. Nope, they're just saying they're OCB. I'm gonna cut that out. On the bottom, though, we do have a brewed on date, or a can date, sorry. We have 17th of August, 2020. The 17 or the 7 is a little, screwed. You can't read it properly, but it was on August of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So a little bit older of a can, but still coming in fresh. Over on the website spearheadbeer.com, you go to the beer section, you find Neipa, and you go to discover more, and it shoots you to another page, which is a new tab, which I don't like about that, but hey, it looks like it goes to the shop page. Shop page, and we do have the same description as on the can, right? Yes, but with slightly different, second sort of, blurb. Dry hopped and lightly carbonated, Neipa boasts a classic New England IPA haze with a light and clean finish on the palate. So slightly different ending, but the main description is the same as the can. Also lists price, alcohol, and can size. The one on the website right now that you can buy is sitting at 7.3%, so slightly different than what this can is and what seems to be at the LCBO and also in the pitcher. But I like how they do a specific, like a decimal place percentage on the shop page. My apologies. Moving over to Untapped, Neipa from Spearhead has been given a 3.64 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 568 ratings. Seems a little low because it is quite a good beer. But hey, that's just me. Finally, over on the LCBO website, if you want to pick up the Neipa, it's going to cost you $4 flat. A little higher than the average. $4 I can get behind. It is a 7% beer. It is a Neipa, which seems to always carry that extra cost. But at the same time, when I'm thinking about higher ABV IPAs and New Englands in general, I can definitely think of some that are, one, cheaper and also a little bit more enjoyable. At least that's obviously that's my personal opinion for my palate. But $4 still isn't a bad price at all. If you want to try something from a different brewery, especially in the Neipa range, it's a great style of beer. I really do like New England's. But I gotta say one thing about New England's as a whole. They're usually higher in ABV, which means you don't really want to have many in succession. So I guess that makes more sense if you're only buying, one or two. The higher price won't be too detrimental if you're wanting to enjoy a few, or maybe like a 6-pack for the night, something like that. A mix 6 won't be detrimental to the budget. Because drinking 6 of these, that would I know it's only 2% more than 5, but that could be putting your ass on the floor real quick, just from personal experience in math, I guess. Yeah, math. We'll go with math. Overall, a solid New England IPA. A little bit bummed that the aroma is more sweeter than the actual flavor of it, but I do kind of like that little bit of not balance, but not oxymoron, but difference between it's a sweeter aroma, but when you get to the taste, you get a little bit more resininess out of it. It's a good mix. Definitely a more moderate to full-bodied beer. Not heavy though. Just a nice. It's a Neipa. If you had a New England IPA, they're a bit more full-bodied than a traditional IPA. Just they got some weight to them, but not heaviness in the stomach kind of weight. If that makes sense, hopefully it does. But shit, let's just finish this up. Cheers on the final sip, guys. Let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Spearhead Brewing Company, New England IPA. Solid stuff for sure. Great aroma. The flavor of it, I do like the flavor. I wish it was going to be more reminiscent of the aroma, but I can appreciate that quality of the resinous pine, that resininess coming through on the flavor, making you want to take a step back and just sip it rather than drinking it too fast and feeling the effects too quickly or too intense. So great stuff all around. Overall, Spearhead New England IPA gets a solid 7.9 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, it looks like a very lightly hearty can. You're not gonna, don't worry, this is gonna be fine. You're not gonna get too drunk too quick, but it'll get you. It'll get you for sure. It's only 7%, but still, that's 7. Can get you sometimes. Beautiful looking can though. I love the lighthouse, the contrast of colors on here. It looks fantastic. Description of the beer, description of the brewery itself, perfect stuff. ABV, IBUs, SRM, like that. Ingredients are listed, and I like the detailed list of hops. That's a nice bonus. And on the bottom we get a more or less clearly labeled can on date. The website looks great for sure. Kind of sucks how it goes to another tab to open up the discover more of the beer, but I do like how there is a pricing structure in there and more or less all the same information as the can. Also, forgot to mention the price on the website. You can pick this up in 6-packs, 12-packs, and 2 4-packs. 6-packs start at $19.65. 12-packs are $38.84, and a 24-pack is $73.87. So there you go. That's straight from the website. I don't know where they ship to or how wide that is, but Available to residents of Ontario. Free shipping across Ontario for all orders over $100 before tax, or a low flat rate of $10 shipping for orders $100 below. So there you go. All the information's there. You can get the LCBO. You can get on their website. You're good to go. Overall presentation, you know what? That's what I was doing. I got a little sidetracked there, but hey, that's just fine. Overall presentation gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Neipa, it would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Neipa, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. A solid New England with a solid aroma. The taste is a bit more bitter, but damn, I like that contrast. Cheers.